Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Katamari. Beautiful Katamari. Mortal Kombat DLC. And in the last episode, we rolled up so many people and set them on fire. No, we didn't do that. The King of the Cosmos did. I mean, we rolled them up, yeah, but we didn't kill them or nothing. I mean, they got, see, they're not here anymore, and now we get to roll up some more stuff. So let's get into it, man. All right. So this is beautiful Katamari. If anyone's never played this, I highly recommend that you go buy this game because there's something about it, you know. And I know I say that about a lot of games, but it's Ichigo, dude. I need to watch Bleach, man. I haven't watched Bleach in a long time, dude. And I want to go through it again. I've got every DVD practically right in front of me, but I like this song too for some reason. This is something chaotically beautiful about it. Isn't that the best kind of beauty? The chaotic beauty. But anyway, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Any love. It's like Bachman Turner Overdrive said. Any love is good love. So I took what I could get. So I guess any beauty is beauty. I guess. Oh, why is that door not open? Anyway, okay, I'm starting to sense problems here. Like I'm running out. I'm not my time to things picked up is the ratio is very low right now. I need to up it, man. I need to pick up frogs, briefcases, toaster strudels, the Pillsbury Doughboy. Don't care. Pick them up, man. We gotta get bigger, man. We gotta hit 50. We gotta hit 50. Smash the like button. I'd like to get 50,000 likes, please. Yeah, whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Anyway. Ain't that a shame, man? That's YouTube has degraded itself to, is like people begging for likes and subscribers and stuff like that. I mean, I understand you gotta pay the bills, but man, just if you don't do it for fun, go find something else to do. Please. It's starting to pollute the airway. Well, they've already been polluted for a long time, but that's okay. That's okay. Like, it couldn't really go in any other direction, I guess. Everything ends, everything dies eventually. Anyway, Katamari, however, will never die. It will live for eternity. The Katamari will be here even when I am gone. My grandchildren will be like, "Grandfather, tell me the story of the Katamari." And I will say, "My grandson, who is named Sam Jr., let me tell you about beautiful Katamari." And then that's when Beethoven will come back from the dead and start playing some awesome piano music. And I will be like, 1945, Berlin. Never mind. Anyway, what is he looking at a... Never mind. Oh my god, dude. If anybody wants to go to Japan with me, just send me a message and I'll try to get you a ticket for free. Is that Tiger Woods? Tiger Woods, what are you doing here, man? He was pretty big when this game came out, so it's completely possible that is him. We'll take another swing by, or we'll take another look back there and see what we can find. Yeah, I remember this one now. I remember it being kind of difficult with this one. It may want to be one of the harder ones. There he is. Yeah, it's Tiger Woods. That's definitely Tiger Woods. If that's not Tiger Woods, that is his twin brother, man. Dude, remember when he got in all that trouble? I do. And I'm thinking, why is he in so much trouble? A little bit of infidelity keeps the doctor away. That's what... No, I do not say that. I'm just saying, like, it seemed to be blowing up reports. I think it's because he was a national celebrity and, like, because it made really good news, you know? Stuff like that. I think that he's just a victim of that, and I hate that for him. I really do. But I don't know him personally. I mean, I don't know if he's ever killed anybody or, you know, anything crazy like that. But, dude, the Katamari is getting too big, man. It is too big. It is almost too much. Pretty little thing, let me light your candle. Calls her mama, I'm sure I had them now. Yes, I am. I just saw right there, I picked up a Lotus Leaf. Does anybody have a Black Lotus Magic card? Because don't those things go for like 10,000 bucks or something? I remember seeing that and I thought, there is no way. But then I thought, oh, well, first edition holographic Charizard goes for 3,000, so I guess it's completely possible. I'm gonna have to buy one of those eventually, man. I'm not excited about it, but I'm gonna have to. Not tomorrow or anything like that. I obviously gotta save my my money up. I work at a grocery store, dude. I don't, it's not like me and Bill Gates are making bank somewhere betting on NASCAR and horse races. I work in a grocery store. I work in a produce section, dude. $3,000 is about a, what, fourth of my total income for the year? Which isn't bad, I don't think. But then again, I've never really known anything else. Anyway, let's pick up some cars, man. If we can. Yeah, oh, we got taxis. Oh, propane tanks. Speaking of propane tanks, anybody like King of the Hill? That might be one of the funniest. That may be the next show I buy, like as far as DVD-wise goes, because that movie, I'm sure they made a King of the Hill movie at some point, didn't they? I really don't know, me personally. And you know the cool thing about beautiful Katamari? All the areas are actually related. They're all in the same city. Like this right here, that's that one area we were in, like last episode. It's just, I think it's amazing the way this game is all connected. But the thing is, like, there's some areas you can't get to in some levels of the game, you know, which makes sense, you know. You don't want to break the game in that regard, but so sure to pick up all these signs, you know, because little things like that people miss in this game. There's like the little signs, like there's some signs up here that that I missed for the longest time. I think they're up here. Yeah, right here. These signs right here. I missed those. All those signs, and there's like a couple more around the hills, surrounding hills. Those are some of the last ones I was missing. So if anybody's playing this game didn't know about those signs, yeah, they're right there. Man. You know, it's like this game was the embodiment of a certain way of thinking. Like there's certain games that are like chaotically fun, doesn't really have a story, you just have a good time. And you know, like there's a certain generation that I'm a part of that goes for games like that. And this game was, I'm not gonna say it was a flagship, but to me personally it was a trip, and I enjoyed the hell out of it, you know. And I wish games like that were still around, you know, still kicking. I wish they were the focus, you know, playing games to play them and whatnot, instead of playing them to further your achievement score and whatnot. But or to be the best in the world at something like Call of Duty or Guitar Hero. And I wish it was, that's a big butterfly. Alright, let's see. What other places we got here? I did that. Oh, we got this one over here that's fun. Yeah, the fire one. Yeah, let's do that. This one I remember being particularly difficult. If there's one that ever held me down, it was this one. Anyway, alright, this one I remember particularly because like I had such a hard time with it. You have to pick up hot stuff. Now, granted, it spawns a lot of hot stuff, but I remember, like, it's really easy to screw up on this one because they put cold stuff. Like, you have to reach a certain temperature in this level, and you got to keep picking up hot stuff. But if you pick up cold stuff, it lowers your temperature. So, like that ice cream back there, you got to avoid that. But like that hot sauce right there, you can pick that stuff up. You want to pick this stuff up, this hot sauce, but you want to avoid all the cold stuff. And there is a thing, ladies and gentlemen, that I did notice. Like, there's ice cream, screw you. And, like, hamburgers aren't really that hot, but at the same time. Like, if you sit on a, let's see, there's a thing. So, oh, God. Dang, and they got penguins running the register, dude. What's this world coming to, man? Where penguins run the register. Anyway, like, if you, oh, God, okay, if you weather through all that, you can actually, like, sit in this and get a lot of heat just from the deep fryer. You see what I mean? And like that little, that's a big help. I don't know if you can just sit here the whole time. Probably not. It'll probably cut you off at about 4. Or actually, see now this is where it's interesting because, yeah, see it slows down. What if it just like kept you at a, see, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. What if somebody researched, like, how hot a fryer can get, and they put it in this game? And that's what's interesting to me about it is, Like, there's that little bit of room where you can do something. Oh God, where you can do something, something like that that's really interesting and like really is realistic in a lot of ways. Can I please go outside because this is we're about to reach the maximum we can in here, partner. Oh God, I'm in the fire extinguisher. Oh. But I did not see that fire extinguisher there. I apologize. Yeah, you want to avoid the edges of this map because that's where the cold is. Cold's in my heart too. That's beside the point. What's up, Han? How's it hanging, princess? Anyways, yeah, pick up the fire too. Any chance you get. Probably can't just sit in it, but anyway, just stay away from that. I don't know if Santa Claus is cold. I feel like he should be, but probably not. Transistor radio is probably not. There we go. I'm just glad we're not on a time limit. If this is on a time, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Very in a lot of trouble. You English good, homie. But anyway, we're not doing too bad, I don't think. There we go. There's a lot more hot stuff. There we go. Get a nice kebab here. All right, get your kebab, you authentic Japanese kebab here. Anyway, whatever I was saying about ice cream or something. Santa Claus and being cold and all that. Oh, God! Threw me right in the refrigerator, man. Good snipe. Good snipe. Yeah, just pick up as much fire as possible. Oh, I see a present. Oh! Right in the middle, right in the middle. There we go. The fact that you can pick up fire is the best thing in the world. Anyway, did pretty good. I don't know how you'd really get. I feel like the score on this would be more of a timer thing than an actual what items you picked up, because you could, I guess, theoretically go back and forth between hot and cold and get more items, you know, and eventually get to 10,000 degrees. But I think, yeah, I'd say it's probably more on a time scale because that makes the most sense. But anyway. Whatever I was talking about with the... That's pretty. That's a pretty Mars, man. Double serve Mars. But anyway. Part of me wants to play more Japanese games. Like, I've always been attracted. I guess that would be the word, because interested isn't the word, but I think attracted is. I've always been attracted. There's a lot of stuff in this one too, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the collection goes. I've always been attracted to Fatal Frame. I was never interested in it in like the story-wise, but I just thought the idea of it, you know, like Japanese girls in a haunted house killing ghosts with cameras, like that may seem arbitrary and weird, but I've always been attracted to that. Now it's not the whole Japanese girls thing. It's the I feel like that's really creepy. And then when I saw the game, and it was remnants of Silent Hill, man, and oh God, I loved it. Like, I'm really attracted to that game, but I've never played it. I was never cared enough about it to buy it, but I've always been interested in that game. All right, camera 3, time around. Start bigger too, or you get squished. Oh, that sucks. So much activity. Getting distracted. Must stay on track. If you roll this big in this much time, there's clean. Oh, dude. That's actually pretty big. 25 meters in 8 minutes. Whew. Actually, no, this one's not that bad. I'm thinking of one of the harder ones. There's like a castle that shows up on that pink planet, and that's probably the hardest one, because that's pretty much the second to last one you're supposed to do. The last one you make like a Uranus or anything or something like that. Some kind of, what is that? I have to say, well, this is like an eel, but I didn't know what that was. And they haven't played my song yet. We've gotten through half of this game already. But oh yeah, dude, look at all those. Who's gonna eat all these hamburgers? Me. I could probably go through them. 0 points. Oh, dude, yeah. There's another one that people were missing. Like, these are like homework pages, and there is like 0 points and 100 points. Yeah, I just saw that right there. And a lot of people had a hard time finding those. That's one of the other rare ones. The Sea Dome was just is. There is so much stuff in the Sea Dome. I remember them saying that one and then that castle one that I was just talking about is the two best places to find everything. Dude, look. Oh, what do you call those? Oh, man, I can't remember. Oh, when we're able to pick them up, it'll give us a name of them. But yeah, those are like Japanese folklore. Like, they're like lake monsters that eat children. That stuff's always just interesting, man. I mean, I know we have stuff like that here in America, but it's, I don't know. I think it might be the foreign aspect, too, of the whole situation. You know, the fact that, like, it's somewhere else and these things are happening to other, like, another society that we don't really know a lot about, and there's a lot of mysticism to it. I think that may be where a lot of the interest in Japan is coming from. But at the same time, I'm not alone. I think it's called Kappas, right? I'm about to pick one up. I'm pretty sure they're Kappas. I'm about 100% sure they're Kappas. Yeah, Kappas. There you go. Yeah, dang right. Anyway, no swimming sign as everybody jumps in the river. Anyway, it's just good times. I think as I get older, I focus more on these older games as well because it's I don't know. Everybody remembers Resident Evil 4. You know, oh, I'm trapped. I'm stuck. You know, everybody fond memories of when that came out. I remember when it came out, it had this little sticker in the top right that said "Only for Nintendo 64" or GameCube, Nintendo GameCube. And within the next 5 years, literally everybody owned that on every console. It came out on PS2, came out on Wii, came out on Xbox. Well, I don't know if it had an original Xbox release. It may have, but I know it had a 360 HD release. And they probably remastered it for Xbox One by now. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you, partner. But one thing is for sure, Katamari, beautiful Katamari was right there in the thick of it. Granted, oh, there's another cousin. It was right there in the thick of it towards the end. It said it came out in 2007 when Resident Evil 4 came out, what, 2004? Maybe 2003? Which is ridiculous. Hard to believe it's been 17 years, 16 years since Resident Evil 4. Ah, dude. But it's also hard to believe it's been 12 years or 11 years since this, you know? Seems like yesterday, me and Josh were just playing the hell out of this game, and... Oh, God, get over the thing. Oh, I shouldn't have come here. I shouldn't have come here. Anyway. But anyway, it's just so weird. And like, the older I get, the more these games become more cherished, you know, more important. I still wonder to myself sometimes, like, at what point did I become the keeper of the past, you know? Just because I took care of these games, does that warrant me to just, like, keep all this stuff that, you know, that people have moved on from? And I don't think it does, but at the same time, here we are, you know? Which is fine with me. I'll be a keeper of the past. I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. What bothers me is that people nowadays are so quick to let go of something that's so good for them. Like this game. There's nothing in this game. It doesn't mean anything. You know, you're literally just having fun, being crazy, doing all kinds of just stupid stuff, just rolling stuff up. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to make any sense. But people like write it off because it's not a Call of Duty clone or the next Call of Duty or Far Cry 5, which is a great game. I'm just saying, they're a part of a bigger genre. The whole Far Cry and first-person shooter stuff. It's a genre that's really starting to crap out, to be honest with you. But you know, kids are gonna buy it, and that's really all that matters. We definitely gotta get before you want to get a little bit bigger before you just go to the next area, because it's kind of it's pretty tough on the other side to get started. So you just might want to just stick around a little bit longer here before you anybody that's playing this game. But it's just and games like Crazy Taxi, I ask Josh all the time, like, hey man, you played Crazy Taxi yet? And it's always no. I'm like, well man, you need to play it. It's good stuff. And Crazy Taxi is more or less the exact same vein of this kind of game. Just chaos, fun, doesn't make any sense, doesn't matter, story doesn't matter. Granted, Crazy Taxi was a arcade game 1,000 years ago. I know that because I was there. Well, more or less, I do remember seeing it at some point. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I do remember seeing an arcade of Crazy Taxi, and I remember seeing arcades of like House of the Dead and stuff like that, all those good stuff. So, look at all these people being picked up, man. It's still the C-Dome, right? A ton of stuff here, man. One cool thing about this is I always try to pick up this city before the time expires. For some reason, I don't know why, it's just very important to me that I finish this city area, pick it up completely. I don't think I'm going to get it this time, but I might get close. Might get close. But anyway, whenever you pick up something that's even remotely big, it's more or less amplifies your size immediately. It's like picking up that one thing more or less enables you to, well, I mean, I know that's like the name of the game, but it just seems like different. Like when you go from like a small size, and let's say you pick up a big building that's like a good percentage of the Katamari, it then increases, it seems like double what it can pick up, even if it doesn't look like it can. But anyway. So always keep an eye out for stuff like that. But I actually have some pretty cool news I need to talk to you guys about. And it's actually a little bit of motivation to be making 6 or 12 videos a week instead of... Did he just call me Cuddleface? I think he did. Did I win? Ocean's #1, and it's pretty big. 89 points. Yeah, dang right. Oh, a backpack. Japanese backpack. Oh, got 2 things. All right. And a cousin. How about that? I need to switch characters. I'm going to switch to Ichigo, man. That's awesome. But, I actually have a bit of a production job going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, Ollie, who I went to see him and his son play, they like rent out parks and they do like they do their own little thing, and oh nice, 2 of them. Cool house. Oh, I imagine I'm gonna roll up cool things. Anyway, they travel around and do stuff, and the problem is they don't have a full band. They're working on it. They need a singer, and I'm not a singer, but I still like help them out music production wise, doing the best I can. I did like an intro video, or not video, intro track for his son. We had plans to do some other things, but they kind of fell through. Well, he called me one day and he said, I need you to make a, paraphrasing, of course. Dude, that's an Xbox controller. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm picking up cool stuff, or, the moneyed mansion here. Oh, look, I'm on TV. Let's see, if you roll, oh, it's just anything, or, oh, cold thing. Okay. All right, we got Xbox. Look at that removable external hard drive. Oh my God, dude! You talk about old school white bricks, man. Dude, it's got Xbox 360 written on it right there. Well, you probably can't see it because of my face, but it says 360 right there. I'm telling you, it says 360. All right. Oh, here's that song, dude. Into the Sky. This is one of the best songs in the world, dude. I gotta download it. I gotta find this somewhere. But, come on. I gotta find cold stuff. Cold. Oh, what? It's on a... Oh, dude. That's weird. It's one of those... Anyway, he called me and said, hey, I need you to make a set list for, I need you to make a huge set list of cover songs for me and my son. You know, I'm playing drums now, and we got a bass player, but we don't have a vocalist. So he pretty much explained to me that he wanted the song to play along to live for people, like playing in the monitors, but he wanted like the vocal tracks of the song to come through another set of speakers. And he said he could do that, but what he needed from me was he needed to have the tracks, like a huge set list. Well, not really a set list. It's more or less going to be one whole track of every song they're going to be playing. And this is going to be a horrible score, by the way, just so we're clear. 360, nice. Let's say I can't pick up Xboxes. You kidding me? But so what I have to do is, like, he got me all the files I needed, like the instrumental tracks and the acapella tracks, just, like, separate. And what he needed from me was he needed me to put those in my DAW and just pan one of them hard left and hard right, so he could, like, so the crowd could hear the vocals, but they would be playing the music. See what I mean? Like, not really an illusion, but it's you know, they're filling the slot for singers without having a singer. And I thought, man, it's genius. Yeah, sure, I could totally do that. And I am. I'm doing it. I'm about a third of the way through it. They got about 17 songs and the whole thing, but which is pretty crazy. And they need it by like next week. So I mean, I've got this to do. Well, no, they don't start playing for a couple of months. They're gonna like work it. I told them, I said, look, this is probably gonna be in your best interest to like work this out before you actually like go through with it, like practice it and stuff like that. They said, oh yeah, we're not going to play for a couple months, but you know, we want it as soon as possible. I said, okay, I understand. But yeah, it was a interesting situation to say the least. Can I pick up penguins? Yes. But it was so yeah, I'm happy to do it. I told him I was happy to do it, but it does take a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, because I gotta sync all this stuff up, and sometimes, like with the acapella tracks, when you convert the files, it like it shrinks it for some reason. So you gotta like split it and realign it with the instrumental tracks, and you know it takes some time to do. And but you know it's simple, and I'm happy to do it. But that just seems very interesting, you know, because I don't know anybody else that. I mean, it's not rocket science. But I don't know anybody else that can do that. You know. Yeah, I knew that'd be pretty terrible. I was just picking up everything I could, you know. But I'm imagining we're gonna finish this game Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we're gonna do all the levels. Don't get me wrong, but you know, even the DLCs. But there's only like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 more levels after I beat this one. Which I'm going to try right now. Roll up ring-shaped objects to make Saturn. I'm down with making Saturn. Man, I knew this girl named Saturn. Woo, man, she's crazy. No, yeah, I didn't know anybody named Saturn. That is a pretty name, though, Saturn. Hey, if people name your children Star Child, then you know, Saturn's not out of the realm of possibilities. Name them after planets. All right, circle thing. Circle thing. Oh, it's a circle, but I can't pick it up. Toilet paper's got circle in it. Kind of, a little bit. Oh, these babies on the... I just picked up a child. There's only one thing worse than a rapist. A child. No. That's good stuff. Anybody else been wrapped up in memes? Like, something about memes... I know this is... I'm stupid for thinking this, okay? I'm sorry, but this is the way I see it. You know, there's something dangerous about memes. They make you just want to shut down as a human being and just watch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you scouring the internet for, like, 1-hour videos of the most popular memes or memes that, that are like rare but really funny, or you know, the best of the best memes. You know, like I have done that so many times. Like there's something about them, dude. Like I don't know what it is, but like they literally just make you want to shut down as a human being and just watch memes all the time. And it reminded me of a meme that I saw. I'm sure everybody knows which one it is. Yeah, this one isn't really get a certain size at a certain time. It's just collect ring things. Dude, I remember one meme. It was this kid that was like walking through his yard and like dancing to some music. He was just doing some kind of weird dance. But they had like signs put up in the yard. And as he was walking by him, it had things written on them like success and money and relationships, you know, normal things that people go for. And he was just like dodging them like left and right. And then it got to the very end and it said like success or something on one side, then it said memes on the other. And he just kind of like looked at both and then he like pointed at the memes and he started. It's hilarious, but I was like, man, that is degenerative, you know, and it's dangerous, but it's fantastic at the same time. And so I mean, you know, everything's fine. Just don't let it take it, you know, its effect on, or don't let it become an obsession, I guess. Still, I loved it, man. I thought it was hilarious, but. I guess that's no work. You know, making memes, you know, you get a lot of views. You can make a lot of money just off memes, you know, being a YouTuber, I guess. I wouldn't know, but I guess in that way you're actually, you know, contributing to society and, you know, doing things of that nature. But at the same time, dude, not everybody does that, and you know, there's no way I can get up there. I gotta have to get a little bit bigger. We gotta get to the main area. I don't know how many rings they want, but it's just any of them. Oh, see, dude, I just noticed it says Katamari Damacy on the wheel in the top left. Anyway, yeah, man, me and John, like, we used to talk about this game all the time. And oh, that diver, that's hard to find too. I remember that being one of the last ones I had to find. I don't know if like you have to wait for them to pop up or what, but I'm going to get everything in this. I wonder if anybody's ever picked up everything in an area. You'd have to obviously hack the game because there's just not enough time. But like that's the whole premise of the game. If you could pick everything up immediately, like what is the point? Like there's no rush at that point. But I was just wondering if anybody has ever actually picked up everything in a level of Katamari. Oh, I see a bunch of tires attached to a Russian doll. You gotta love that. Dude, this game is just so immersive. Like, if I went to Japan right now and I didn't see any of this going on, I wouldn't want to go. That is not true. It's like, this is the only reason to go. Look at all this insanity. Seriously, what if you saw this, like, walking down the street? I said, there she was, just walking down the street, singing, do I did the Katamari Damacy. What if she did say that? That'd be crazy. Dude, we got a bunch of rings, man. Bunch of rings. Tons, thousands, millions of rings all over. Rings, more rings. Got tires. Gotta get me some more tires. Gotta give me some rings on the car. Gotta get car ring tires. Gotta get gorilla tires. Gotta get ring circles. Gorillas. I felt like there's a couple of things over here, like in this area. Like, what is this? Earth mover, extractor, drill. I don't know. Only in Japan, I guess. Just get the rings, man. Gotta get the stick. Got the stick. Gotta get the stick, man. Yeah, so I mean, I watch memes a lot. I just try not to get carried away with it because it's really easy for me to do that. It's just fun. I think the reason I like memes so much, it's just like, because a lot of them are vines, you know, like just 7-second videos. So I mean, it really fits for people that have like OCD that can't really maintain a focus on things for a long time. It's like Vine was like I guess a lifesaver in entertainment when it comes to that, but at the same time, I just feel like it's humans being humans, you know, and it's memes and vines couldn't exist without the internet, and it's utilizing a huge, one of the most important creations of all time. Bunch of pumpkins over here. Anyway, dude, think we can get 2,000? Probably not. We probably can't get 2,000. Probably not. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to get 2,000. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, we might get 2,000. Oh, get the cars. Go for the cars. Go for 2,000 rings. That's gotta be a new record. It's gotta be a new record on this. Yes, houses are not rings, unfortunately. They are in the shape of squares, which is a lot of people that I know. Oh, burn. I'm kidding. I don't know any squares. I only hang out with the coolest of cool. Well, that makes you a square. Well, you're a square. Anyway. Thank everybody for watching. We're going to do another video after this. God, 6 o'clock at night, man. 6 o'clock at night. Still not done. Still got another episode to make. It's alright, man. What else have I got to do? Dude, 100 points for 2,000 wheels. I'll take it. I'll take $1, Bob. 2 presents and a... Oh, look at that. I think a cousin. Yeah, dang right. Oh, I'm going to switch to Ichigo, man. I like Ichigo. I wish they had a cone in here. That's a pretty Saturn, man. So, but thank you for watching this. Don't forget we're keeping it new. I'll see you cats and kittens in the next episode. It's my absolute pleasure. We're gonna work this out. Actually, let's make a game plan before we get out of here. Probably do the DLCs last. I'm thinking that castle's gonna be there by now. Surely. Oh no, there's the city. Oh yeah, probably gotta do the city and then the castle. I forgot that there was even a city over here. Yeah, the final level is gonna spawn right here. Alright, well, everybody, I guess we're going to the city in the next. Thank you for watching. Keep it real. Keep it new. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you cats kids in just a second. Keep it real. And peace.